Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a B6 TN Traveler's Notebook in that green Foxy fix. I want to say that was gifted to me. I found my 2022 Jibun Techo A5 Slim in the biz, and I got that secondhand from a woman that was selling it on a Facebook group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down to a B6 size, and you see the bottom part right there that I'm cutting. This was, again, totally inspired by Gabriella on YouTube, Gabriella Journals on Instagram. She cut hers down recently. She just has a different color. I don't know. I just feel like because I'm taking my cousin out and my Hobonichi out of my main planner, as far as the pages are concerned, that maybe I can just play in either one of these big B6s. So yeah, I set up this whole thing playing around with cutting books down and adding another book, doing the decor with my husband. He was on the phone. And I was going to just leave it like that, but we started having like conversations that were pretty deep, per usual. I also found this image upstairs in my other room where all my other planners are. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And it just was the reasoning of why I wanted to use this green color was that image. It's like a woman and she's just it's a scenic background. So what I'm doing is I'm using packing tape to actually like laminate it so it won't, that paper and that color won't transfer on into anything else. That just kind of happens sometimes. I was also complaining a lot in the video, just talking about my support system and just, all the things I don't have versus all the things I do have. And so I was like, okay, Monique, you're just gonna have to do a voiceover over this because nobody wants to hear your party of two, which is me and the brain I haven't named yet. So yeah, I was like, what about something just really summery? Y'all have to understand, summer and me do not get along. I do not like summer. It's very difficult for me. I tend to get really depressed during the summer because it's very hot. I get very overstimulated because my daughter wants to go to the pool. She's very overstimulated because there's people there, but she also wants to go there. She gets very, very anxious. And then by the time I'm leaving that whole situation, I am very overstimulated because I don't even want to be out there in the first place. So pool season is in full effect. Today was our first day. We just got back. I had me a really wonderful lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it. What is that? What's dinner? What's dinner and then lunch? I don't know, supper? What do people call it? I don't know. I had a keto tortilla, which was 70 calories. I had a 90-calorie grilled chicken breast that I cooked. It's frozen, but I cooked it in the pan. And then I just kind of like steamed it with a little bit of Lowry's. Then I got avocado, and then I had some leftover broccoli and a little bit of brown rice. So instead of French fries, I had brown rice and broccoli, roasted broccoli on the side. And then I wrapped that thing into a tortilla. That shit was the bomb. I really just am tracking a lot of my macros. I'm actually sitting here at the table because I was going to go ahead and tally them up. Let me see. It's about 3:38. We go to gymnastics at about 5:30. So I was like, this will give me a perfect opportunity to go to the pool with her for a little bit. We spent about an hour and some change there. But again, there was this family that came and she was going through it. And, after a while, I was like, look, you're going to have to make a decision whether you want to go into the pool or leave. I support either or, but I really do think you should do this afraid, and I don't think you should let anybody stop you from what you want to do. I'm right here. You're going to be just fine, but I understand if you're afraid. So I walked her through that whole thing. She was afraid. She was afraid of the bugs. She was just having a lot of panic. So I was just like, okay, Monique, just gear up, because this is what's going to happen. But I felt so horrible for her because at the end of it all, she's like, I said, you did it. She's like, yeah, but I was afraid. And she was really sad. And I'm like, look it, right now you're going to have to learn how to talk to yourself. You're going to have to learn, and it's uncomfortable and it feels weird, but I wish I would have learned this as a young kid to replace all the negative with positive, because right now mommy struggles a lot with that. So you're going to give me your negative and we're going to turn it into a positive. So it was a whole teaching lesson for her. And, I did snap some pictures for her. And I told her, I said, when we got back to the house, I texted them to her. I said, you're a beautiful girl and you are wonderful and you can do things afraid, and you don't have to be like any other people. You have to be like just yourself. And I love you and I believe in you and I accept you. And I'm going to be right here with you. And so she was super happy. I made her lunch, or her chicken and fries. And I told her after gymnastics, I could get you a little ice cream at McDonald's. So she was just so happy. I was proud of myself for getting through that. So I was like, let me go back and do this voiceover for everyone, because I think that this color is so out of my comfort zone, the green, but it's so summery, you guys. The Jibun Techo, I don't know what it is about their months that I do not like. I think it's because that little smiley face is on every single day of the month. I do not like that. That's a B6 Slim Stology half year that I found. I'm also thinking if I don't like the A6, I can definitely use that for next month. So I was like, let me just get down to business. By this time, my husband was already on the phone with me. We were talking about God knows what. And so I was just really trying to figure out the placement of these. I wanted a notebook in the front for dailies or whatever, notes, scratch notes, list, whatever. And then I wanted the Jibun, and then the last one could be somewhat of a journal. I also was going to put that pep rally composition notebook in, but I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should save this for my system if I want to use it for something. So I have 2 of them, and I was like, no, I'll hoard those. There's my little pocket, put that back. And so I just go into decor mode. I remove that and put it towards the front. I will probably get a really nice different kind of vellum for the front right there that just kind of matches the red, white, and green theme along with the spring. I will just go on Pinterest and get that. I love that Latina little name thing right there. There's a name for it. Vinyl. My friend Barbara, I forgot what her handle is. It's Barbara Makes Things or Barbie Makes Things. I forget. She does not, I don't think she has her Etsy shop open anymore, but she had sent those to me a long time ago. I was so very thankful. These are patches from Amazon, and I just kind of put little tape on the side of them. And I thought to put that in the front right there. I left it right there, but later on in the video, or if I don't remind myself, they are in the front. That is in the front. So, oh no, that's when my husband called, because I put the earbuds in. Also, too, I will try to show a flip of this after, since I'm already doing a voiceover. I might as well just add another little video towards the end of the flip, in real time. So yeah, I guess it was just such a decompression thing for me. I've been very overwhelmed lately because I've got a lot on my plate. My kids, I've got a lot of things going on. The house got a lot of things, hubs, nothing stops for me. So I can't just, it's the attitude really that I have. So it's just so funny that, I had those kind of conversations with my daughter, because it was a time for me to also put some shit into gear and practice what I preach, because it's not easy for me either to be at home, take care of everything, have no support system in terms of a mom, a dad, a sister, brother, aunt, cousin, uncle, freaking neighbor for that matter. It's not easy for me to do all the things, or for my husband to do all the things, and all we have is each other. So it can get very difficult really fast sometimes for us, but the good thing about us is that we're a good team, so we're able to muddle through that. Where it gets hard for us is if me and him are not on the same page. Then that makes shit even harder. But we have got each other, and we've been just thriving here, trying to get through our son's graduation, his prom. No, his birthday and his prom. His graduation is next. And then just all the activities for the summer and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, it would be so cute to have like a cute little TN that could get me through the summer. In addition to my planner. My planner is my main planner. That monthly book is never going to go anywhere. It's just, I always have something in addition to. I haven't really used the rings, even though I made them, they were made an appearance in one of the videos. I haven't used the rings in standard, in pocket, in personal wide, anything. I don't know, because I just really don't want to. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow or maybe later on, I will have a wild hair at my bouquet and use them. The good thing about having the planner community and just being who I am is it is a huge distraction from reality for me. So I make things, I cut things, I write things, I backdate, I plan, I don't know, we all do it. And it is just a safe place for me to do that. And so I just love the fact that I have that. I have a little crew. I have you guys. I have just an area where I can just be myself, geek out. And yeah, because I think if I really didn't have that, I would go batshit crazy. I probably would be on 5 o'clock news, like woman on the ground, laying in the middle of the street, crying her eyes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was just talking to my friend about this too. Like, life will never stop lifing. Like, it's going to go on whether you have a good day or not. And life doesn't care if you're neurodivergent, disabled, poor, rich, whatever. It doesn't discriminate. We just have to, it's our attitude. It's how we shift things, how we move through things, how we shuffle through life. And my life has been tons worse than this ever. So, and my mental has been tons worse than where it's at now. So we're going to give God all the glory, and we're just going to get through stuff. But while we're doing it, we're going to make planners, and we're going to buy things, and we're going to write things, and we're going to do things, and we're going to create things. And then last but not least, we're going to be kind mother effers to each other. Like, hi, we're in this together. Let's be nice, that kind of thing. So yeah, I am just shoveling through pictures, trying to see like which ones I want to use, which ones I don't. I do settle on my son and I when we were at the beach, at a beach house, and I put him in the front, and I kind of just decorated it a little bit more with some flowers later on and a quote. And for me, I really enjoy looking at my family members and looking at myself, my kids, color, quotes, things of that nature. It's just very motivating for me to use it. And because I'm a person who already fills up monthly books for the past 5 years for sure, it's really easy for me when I have a system going in any of the notebooks. I can fill them up really fast. I can write really fast. Some of the things that I printed, I think in this video or the other video, I don't remember when I posted it, but they were like a bunch of ideas to do lists and things of that nature. So maybe I can add some of that data here. I don't know. Between this one and the other B6TN, I don't know which cover I will settle on, and I don't know which inserts I will settle on. Maybe I'll use my Jibun and my Take a Note with a notebook. Who knows? All I know is that I love that I have that option, and I love that it's like totally there for me. So I thought I'd take you guys along. Someone had asked in a comment when I was at the pool, I looked at it. It says, how many times do you feel the urge to cut down notebooks? Well, every month for sure. I'm always cutting down a notebook from my main, but I couldn't tell you. I'm a very mood type of person, and whenever I want to do something, I just do it. I do not hold back. Thank God I don't have any issues when it comes to this hobby. In fact, I strongly encourage do your own thing, have fun, do whatever, because again, like I just explained, life is already full of shit sometimes, and you have got to have an outlet. And for me, this is that outlet. So I do not allow myself to stress out, have issues, do whatever. I will cut, I will snip, I will tie, I will do whatever with this stuff because it brings me joy and it's so much fun. So to answer your question, I have no earthly clue, my friend. When it happens, and then you'll see it. Because 9 times out of 10, if it has anything to do with any of this, I'm filming it for you guys. So yeah, I'm just looking through crap. I first wanted to put those page flags right there. Then I decide, oh, wait, I have these little calendars that I find. And then I found, oh, I got these little adhesive doodads from Daiso that I can just stick on that other little thing to kind of mimic like the, you know, like the Midori Traveler's Notebook. What is that sound? Am I going crazy? I'm like hearing something. So yeah, I put that stuff there and I just like have so much fun. I can't recommend this enough. If you are new to planning and you're like, who the hell is this lady? Maybe you found it from another journaling or through autism or through whatever hashtags I have on my video. If you are not a creative person or you don't like to journal or scrapbook, like obviously this is going to look like really crazy because I am an older woman with the full-fledged family, kids and all that. You're going to be like, why the hell are you playing with stickers? And I'm going to tell you, you should try it. You should try it. It is amazing. Just like any other hobby that you would have, this does that same stuff. So and you know what the funniest thing is even if I don't use this, I don't give not 2 shits if this goes back on my shelf. The fact that in the moment I was able to have so much fun with this, that is what matters. That is what matters, friends. And I don't care. I don't have to have a purpose for anything that I do. None. Zero. Zilch. I do it because I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. So I just wanted to bring you guys along. I wanted you to see what I was doing. And always, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I am going to put another little video towards the end on how this looks. You know, I didn't really change much, but I will show a complete flip. I put the little joy thing there. Sorry, I can't. I have plans with my squirrel. I was going to write something before we went to the pool. That still stays the same. That is right there. Again, I'm going to put some type of vellum right here. I still need to completely go into here, but I did label out some things. Like I've got this right here for all those cool little list things that they put. I might put like a bigger picture. Let me sit down. I might put a bigger picture right there. I mean, like, you got a thing of the Japan, like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. And then you have this one with like a mock-up one. I really do, I don't know, I just feel like this looks a lot different than over here, but it's the exact same stuff. So if you wanted to, like, mock something up, you could. This paper is paradise. It feels like the Kinboard paper. In fact, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's the same. So I've got all those list areas. Then I got all the little trackers if I want to track anything. Then I've got months if I want to go ahead and repurpose this. I can by putting the little dates in. It's this. This is creepy. Like, what the fuck? I don't want that there. And if I go ahead and like put a big old sticker that covers it, then you're like, I don't know. The good stickers that are for this are these ones. Let me show you. Where are they? This guy. See those? Those guys are really, really good for redating. I might just take this one because there's 2 of them. Yeah. This sticker book you can get at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I don't know. It's Agenda 52 and it's the bomb diggity fresh. So yeah, I've got that. Then here's the week. I can go and redo that. I think the thing I did not show was this little, I don't know what this is. it came from Sterling Ink, and I turned it, I like flipped it around. Like this is supposed to be over here. But what I did is I want to be able to grab stuff really quickly from here. So I put that around there, and then there's that book. And then over here I've got sticky notes, and then here goes these little doodads right here. Then these came from Erin Condren. Somebody gave me these. I thought maybe I can do the months like this. But who knows? Who knows? I do need to grab that and take it off because I can go ahead and do that. If I wanted to add another back pocket, I could. I just need to find my pockets. Also, if I need a pin loop, I can. This is absolutely adorable and I love it. And I wanted to show you guys. Thanks so much for watching my videos. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.